Hi everyone, my name is Matthew Tanzali and welcome to a brand new episode of a show I like to call Reasons Live. Basically, it's a show dedicated specifically towards all of you out there watching this who struggle with suicidal thoughts like I once did, to remind you that there are dozens, hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillion, decillion, infinite reasons why you should live. Now, before we get started, I would like to ask you a quick question, if I might. What's your dream place to live? Do you want to live in a big, gigantic city like New York, out in the country, out in the forest, in a shack in the forest like a hermit? Where do you want to live? We all have our dream places we'd love to reside in. For me personally, I'd love somewhere interesting like Anchorage one day, maybe, or Australia. I really have a thing for Australia. Love the place. Or at some point, I don't even want to have a physical home. I'd love to just travel around the world. But the point is, the reason why I bring this up is because if you die, you'll never get to experience living in your favorite place, experiencing your dream residence, your dream house. All those dreams, poof, gone. They won't exist anymore. And that's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Now, this might not seem like that big of a reason to live right now because at the moment it might just be a fantasy to you, a dream. But here's the thing, dreams are real. Dreams can come true. Now, don't tell me that just because you're you, you can't achieve them because that's not true at all. I have the same thought process when I'm feeling negative. Well, it's me. Other people can do it. But then again, when I was suicidal, I would think, well, I hear these recovery stories, these people can do it, but I can't. But I've done it myself. That tells me that I can do it. And I hope this convoluted thing of me rambling on like this can tell you that you can do these dreams too. Now, before I get going, I would like to have a quick 1v1 with you if I might. Now, down in the link in the description below, I put 5 mental health resources for you. I put the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, the crisis text line, the National Sexual Assault Hotline, I should say. I apologize. The Trans Lifeline and the Trevor Project. Now, I know these things can be very intimidating and, let's face it, daunting to call in. It's not fun. It's scary. It's very intimidating. So, what I want you to do is to check the link in the description below when you're done watching this video and click the first link. Then that'll take you to an article by BuzzFeed News that explains what happens when you call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline and the crisis text line. It'll explain in detail what will happen, what's the process like, what will happen to you. It does a really, really good job of explaining to it. There's no strings attached. If you click it, nothing's going to happen. So just read that and see how you feel afterwards, all right? It does a really good job of making people feel comfortable and better about calling in. A lot better than I can do. So I'm just going to ask you to read it and then see how you feel about calling in afterwards. There's no shame in being afraid or nervous. We all get nervous. I was nervous. But I called in and it saved my life that night. Now, my name is Matthew Ginzali. Thank you so much for watching. But more importantly, I hope my ramblings today were able to help you in any way possible. And remember, there's always a reason to smile. Bye!